Hey, I just donated like $3. Let me out.
Hey, I'm gonna call the guy back. I'm gonna call the other guy too, but that's really funny.
Hello.
Hey man, thanks for the $3 donation. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I've been studying code for a minute, and he is like a college psychology class on 3 different levels. I mean, but no, I suspect in about 7 to 8 years he's probably going to have liver failure, cirrhosis of the liver, probably seizures, brain damage, infected teeth. Yeah, that's just my general summary of what I think about Cobes.
He's
But
got
I love.
vulnerabilities
Go
every
ahead.
which way. Like you said, the teeth, the alcoholism, just the way he doesn't take care of himself. He's not very
Right,
active.
right.
I mean, they almost all can't get through the door, all these ailments. They're stacked.
Well, it's like he leans into every bad decision, so there's no apprehension on no. There's just no apprehension on anything he does. He gets up in the morning, he drinks, he hangs out with these garbage pail people. He don't have no structure. He has no real structure to his day, and when I watch him I'm just so thankful for my life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could have went so wrong if I didn't have like self-awareness or uh I don't it's just a character study, man. It's like serial killers and women, you know. It's like women watch all serial killers. I watch Cobes and Chris Chan and Mr. Suboxone and all these people, because it's like, how did they go so far? And is it just self-awareness? Is it actual mental illness? And if it's mental illness, then there has to be something wrong with somebody going around and spouting off that they're autistic all the time, using it as a shield. Like, it's just, there's so many variables to this cluster F of a person. Like, it's just, and you would think once the first time if I passed out drinking on a stream, that would never happen again. Like, I would never drink on a stream again. But for some reason, he has no, I can't, maybe I'm just a normal human being, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm the outsider looking into the clock tower, and I can't fathom what degree of lunacy he's operating on. Like, and it's crazy. I want to get an interview with him, like a sit down interview with him.
Oh, good
But
luck. It's not easy.
Oh man, I don't know how to do it, but I've tried and tried and tried. But I mean, like me in the past, I don't know, 2 months, I've like moved from Chris Chan permanently, because that dude's just, you can't, there's no fun in it no more. You know what I mean? But even observing, but Cobes, it's just like, it's like going into the mouth of madness, and you don't, at least in psychology, you have indicators or sub categories of either self-involvement or antisocial tendencies. But there's like, it's like schizophrenia and manic, and this guy, it's amazing to me how he has no, like, hey, I need to pump the brakes quick, and it, like, he has no editing skills. At least he would pick up editing, you know, like
no.
Basic, like something. I mean, even the lamest human being has something interesting about them. They have something that highlights them if somebody dug a little deeper. Well, I am for digging deeper and getting the true story out of people. But to me, there's just, I don't know if there's never been any story, or I'm just so perplexed by this guy. And and you seem. Well, I watch your streams and your analyses and your theories and your thoughts and it just seems so correct. And I don't know. He just leans into everything, and there's just no getting him to maybe take a step back. It looks like he's going to get kicked out of this apartment.
The way things are going, yeah.
And it's like self-sabotaging. I used to have these friends, and before I just kind of grew up, I had these certain friends, and they were like Josh and all these other entities in the Cobraverse. And one was an alcoholic. One hit his old lady. One was a shitty father. And then you get out of high school and well, I guess normal people kind of, when you hit 22 to 23, you just kind of, you grow something, I guess. It's like a self-awareness thing. It just happens. It's like an epiphany. But I don't think Cobes has ever had any substantial. Well, I take that back. I think he's had a couple epiphanies, but he's never, he's never grabbed it and held on to it like a job. Like he's never had no commitment to anything. I mean, come on, dude. You're making wands, bro. You're making fucking wands. It's like a friend I had. Look, dude, he does drugs, and he swears and up and down that he stays at home all day, but he's working on, like, music and writing, and it's like, dude, no, you're not. You're doing nothing. You're withering away. You're on drugs, bro. You don't have a business, dude. No. You don't have an LLC. You didn't get all your tags and you didn't do that, bro. You're just, like you're doing drugs, and you're saying you're making biz. That's how you... Like, if normal people understand how this shit works. And it's like, there's just no, and I think that troll, whoever the hell that guy was brilliant. Because it showed that
Mr. Green?
The newest one, I guess, the trim beard guy, he looked like he didn't belong. He didn't belong.
Yeah.
And then I knew he was a troll, and I'm like, but he got him to reveal that he had no self-awareness through that whole thing. You watch him, and his eyes don't shift, and he don't realize that. Oh, I'm the joke. They just operated around me. I'm the joke. Like that would make me just feel so insignificant if I figured out that I was the joke and everybody else is just street theater to get me to engage. Like it's so perplexing to me. Like even a 12-year-old will know that you're trying to. I don't know, man. But you're very. I mean, just thinking about it and trying to assimilate a simple thesis of what this guy is. It's like a fucking. It's like a character study, and it's like a psychology class that is boundless and endless, and and just watching his content for highlights.
Yeah.
Bruh, just watching his videos to make highlight videos is maddening. I mean, maddening. Like, I have to take a break because I hear the Psycho song in my head.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard to just get through it. And there's just, like, no substance. It's kind of like, somebody said it so beautifully on your stream. I don't know, it was a past stream. But they said, Cobes taking him in, it has to be done. It has to be done in passing. Like, you can't just pay attention to him. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was in your stream, one of your past streams. But he was like, you have to do something else and listen to him in the background and have like random crazy fucking incels and bitches and then you pay attention. You're like, what did he say? And then you go back and you discover something you've never heard before. Yeah. And it's just like, that's why it's bite-sized Cobra. You know what I mean? Like you can only take him and doing the whole, like, cause I've got a page Van Wayward and it's so difficult doing Josh. Like, I mean, oh man, like just sitting here in the studio and having him playing and his voice for 2 hours and 15 minutes one day I had to watch. And dude, like I woke up that next morning and I heard him going, "That's what's up, YouTube. Oh yeah, gonna make a mix. Oh, I love this mix. Yeah." And I was like, "Fuck them," and yeah, that's what's up. And that's all I heard after I made that video.
Yeah.
And but I love the channel, man. I love what you do. And yeah, I just wanted to pester you because I have no edits to make. I have nothing to watch right now. I had to take a break from Cobra. But I love the channel, man. You're very well spoken and you get your points across. And I guess I'm just normal. We're just normal observers of the clock tower. And but yeah, man, I support you. Love what you do. And if you do more call-in interviews, man, or call in, like, try to get Cobra on, man. We need to like assimilate and try to get somebody to interview. Like one of us needs to get the interview. You know what I mean? Like, we need to work on the Discord. We need to work on the Facebook. We need to work on the YouTube. We need to coordinate. We need to get 3 small squads. We can all form a platoon. We can all work in different sectors. Everybody has their own. And if somebody gets through, then we let the whole platoon through. But we have to get through to Cobes, man. We have to get through to Cobes, bro. We have to get through. Like this has to happen, completely. Man. I mean, it's like reading a book from when you're like 12 years old to now. I'm 35 years old, bro. Yeah. I have to know, I have to understand these characters. You know what I mean? Like, is he the neutral good? Is he the chaotic good? Is he the lawful good? Is he the, like, what is he? I have to know. Oh yeah, and Cobes is the inspiration for my comic book character. He's a villain in my okay, bro. Okay, listen to this. Okay,
I'm listening.
So Cobes in this like, it's like Mesopotamia versus medieval times, right? Okay, now Cobes is kind of like an evolved. He's like an evolved Gollum.
I'm gonna die.
And he's
keep going.
But anyway, Cobes, he is the leader of this faction, okay? And he's like the Sigma of all these kingdoms. But he's the leader. And okay, his whole thing is he wants to challenge the metaphor, well, I guess quotations, Christian God. So he wants to invoke the prophecies of like the monks and all them.
I'm not gonna make
so
it.
his whole existence is making fun of Christians. That's his whole existence. And that's all he does. And he'll like go to his mountain and scream at them. And like that's, but yeah, he's in my comic book. But yeah. And I mean, it's not technically Cobes, but he is. Here, I'll actually take a picture.
Please.
And if you want to, go to Van Wayward at Facebook, and I'll post it as soon as I get off here.
Oh, please
But he is
do.
the inspiration for my comic book. But yeah, for the bad guy. He's the inspiration for the bad guy. Yeah, I've got it right now.
Is it a faith-based comic?
No, it's just look it up on. It's called Tromea.
Okay.
Tromaih.
Could you post it in chat, like in the little chat here we have in the stream?
Oh, I don't. I'd have to get the link. Let me go get the.
Okay.
Let me post it on Facebook. Then I'll get the link and I'll come back and I'll post that link.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh,
Man, but Cobes is my next target, so to say. Like, I've already interviewed Mr. Suboxone,
he's sweet.
a guy named Rudy Orr,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of like going. Have you ever seen that Underbelly YouTube thing? It's like
Underbelly,
soft.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to do that, but like I'm right now. I'm making my bones, and I'm cutting my teeth on interviewing, and I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to go in on them or if I want to let them talk themselves. You know what I mean? Like, because that's the problem with journalism, man. They put their bias on it, and I don't want to do that. Like, I'll make jokes and memes about them, but during that interview, I want to give them their respect.
Yeah.
But I want to ask questions that'll make it it'll make it clear, you know, like, is the glass half empty or is the glass half full? Or what would you want more, all the knowledge in the world or all the money in the world? But I'm kind of working on my questions right now.
You're good. It's been wonderful talking to you. What was your name again?
Van Wayward. You can literally,
Okay.
I'm on anything, Van Wayward, anything. You can find me. I'll be on there. I'm getting ready to post it right now. But it's been a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Take that $3 and put it on that guy's tooth thing. And
I'll put it to the tooth fund.
man, I'll praise the Boglum.
Praise the Boglum.
I'll be well, man. You're doing a good job, man.
Thank you so much.
Do what you do.
Thank you
for
your call, man. I really appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Anytime, man. I will donate.
Take it easy.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.